How conditioned we are by the hashtag trend. How quickly we forget constantly moving to the motionless, emotionless, worthless action of the hashtag trend. Let me explain what I mean because I don't think it's clear when I start talking about this hashtag thing. Little boy Sean shot killed by the hands of the police. News title is 8-year-old fatally shot in the street. Information gets passed around and all of a sudden little boy Sean gets reduced to what it means to be a hashtag thing. Justice for Sean is the new hashtag trend. One day goes by, then two, then three. Little boy Sean becomes history because now we are being conditioned. Justice for Sean was just a hashtag trend and his death will be just another mystery. Or what about college student Keisha, who was raped by a frat member at a party she didn't want to attend but was sober cabbing for her friend? The word gets out through social media and college student Keisha becomes the new hashtag trend. Hashtag no means no and everyone becomes so knowledgeable about the facts of her dilemma, but no one really cares about what is now her stigma. Because everyone's moved on to the new hashtag trend, leaving college student Keisha with no hope or confidence in her future. Let me tell you about this hashtag thing. We use it to identify messages and specific topics, but seems to ignore the fact that it doesn't help our community. Hashtag this and hashtag that. But what justice is that serving for those who are gone? How quickly we forget that a hashtag is just a hashtag trend, which means it is soon to be forgotten and families are left to struggle and fend. Let's talk about old man Jerome, who was diagnosed with an anxiety disorder, pulled over for not signaling a right turn. Sirens are heard 1 minute later, but cops' main focus is this nigga's got to learn. His anxiety kicks in, so as old man Jerome, totally compliant, reaches for his wallet. Mind you, it was already out in the passenger seat. Old man Jerome turns his head to get it. Pow. Officer has met his agenda. Hashtag Stop Racism for Jerome becomes the new hashtag trend. But the very next day, the new hashtag is about what celebrities did over the weekend. Tell me what is wrong with our cycle. Has it always been this way and I was just unconscious of reality? Senseless to these innate abilities within that cause me to block out the tragic misrepresentation of my black men. Has it always been this way? And I was just deaf to these cries of my own women being used and abused, judged and conceptualized to conform into something they knew we would not recognize? Youth cycle. Condemned at the neck, stripped by the waist and cut at the feet. I mean, who are they to tell us our place anyway? Thinking to myself how naive we were trying to pretend that we had the invisible cloak, not realizing how damaging that would become trying to pretend that we could cope. Fixing a society that has become so far gone that our string is not long enough to will them back in. It's frustrating because I know we are better than what we represent. This youth cycle will eventually end, but I'm afraid by that time so will a majority of African Americans. We plead out help, but they hear obstruction. We show our advancement, but they see failure. We express our gratitude, but they feel threatened. When will we be protected by the weapon instead of rejected as a lesson? Entrusting the authority with the existence of black lives, trying to get these young folks to put down all guns, weapons, and knives. It's still difficult to talk about because many people were not able to say their goodbyes. You know, we're trapped, damaged, and just a little bit confused in my eyes. Remember Michael Brown, Tamir Rice, Cameron Tillman, Laquan McDonald, Rashad McIntosh, Sandra Bland, Trayvon Martin, Jamar Clark, Samuel Du Bois? Silence. Because I'll be here all night presenting names of black lives that were taken by a man holding the gun. What makes this statement even worse is that many of these black men were taken by a man that has the same color skin. Since when does it become okay to murder our brothers, our sisters, our next of kin? We move into this notion of power, not knowing the true meaning and what it has to offer. How conditioned we are by the hashtag trend. How quickly we forget constantly moving to the motionless, emotionless, worthless action of the hashtag trend. Let me explain what I mean because I don't think it's clear when I start talking about this hashtag thing. Just because you hashtag it doesn't mean justice. And just because it's trending doesn't mean the system is not corrupted. Like Lauren said, only two positions, victimizer or victim. Both end up in destruction, trusting this crooked system. Understand this. Hashtagging things is another form of social engineering. Wake up, because we are much more than the reduction of what a hashtag means.